Cool. Now that we are going welcome, we make a creature and we double draw. And we see what we get.
Keep watch for intruders.
Big deal. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today some aggro killer action. If you are frustrated by mono-red or celestial enchantments or soldiers or humans or whatever, this will be the deck for you. It should perform very well and it should absolutely murder those decks. With the deck, Tokesha's Welcome is a huge draw engine. When you see the games you will know everything, so let's go directly into action. But before we do it, I want to share some amazing fact with you guys. We are lacking only 150 subs to 10k, so we will very shortly be a 10,000 subscriber channel. And if you want to support this absolutely glorious case of just modern gaming right there, you can subscribe and be a part of the journey. So I really encourage you to do it. I think we're doing a pretty good job, and if you aren't sure if we're worth it, I will tell you. I actually shortened my private trip, like, you know, to family to 1 day, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to record this video, because I don't have anything pre-recorded. I need to go day by day. So yeah, doing our best here. So if you want to support it, you know what to do, and let's go into action. Really thank you guys for being here, and I think you will enjoy today's games because they were pretty awesome. Alright, opponent goes first. We have a little bit too many lands for my taste, but we also have good ways to use them, so I'll take it. Like, Archangel really gives you this, you know, extra punch for your lands. Yep, it's a fortress. It's also restless. It attacks, it drains, it dies. Alright, alas, here you are again. We cannot roll cards, right? So I think I just go for Virtue. Do we trade against this? I think we probably do. It's kind of removal. Imagine it's go for the throat. And I wonder what they will do. Honky, what they will do. It's so cute. They always fight for this green thing. Alright, Virtue. Let's see if they have instant removal. They should. So I wouldn't be surprised if they cast something, but it means they cannot, you know, get another thing. They might also have double of this Pilgrim card, so they replay it, but I'm still fine with it. I'm at 20, I have good cards. Underdog, alright. Oh, that's a good one. Reverie, I would love to draw a card with Reverie. We are nowhere near being that, we are actually at 20, so I will just smite the underdog. I hope he won't kill it in response, because that would be really strong for him. I could again draw this. I'm pretty sure that if we smite this, he just kills it in response, but it will cost him a card, it will cost him Mirk's turn, so I'll take it. And I can go for Virtue and just start from there, maybe. Okay, then maybe not. Alright, that was extremely important, because I don't have good answers to underdogs. I mean, that was my answer to underdog, and that's fine. Oh, Celestus is absolutely amazing card. I'm nearly at the point when I can cast Reverie and draw a card. Like, that's my basically the goal of the game for me. You have something for 2 mana. A removal, I guess. I would guess it's a removal. We don't gain anything really, just tokens. I don't care about them. They could be good with Virtue of Loyalty, but I think we get better value, like with just Sunfalls and stuff. Alright, I see. Let's see if he plays it. This will be a strong card. We take the damage, we show we have no removal, and he will probably play it. I think that he doesn't have better play than this. Which means that Archangel cannot hit this anymore. So it's either Sunfall or something else. 2 cards. I don't want to take more hits from this, to be honest. But we don't have good answer for the next card. I guess the double trigger from Archangel has to do. We have red mana from Celestus, so let's play like this. Alright, 3 cards to 3 cards. And we have the Virtue, so that's the 4th card. He's main phasing because he really wants the counter, but it won't matter. Oh, he doesn't know about the Archangel, right? That's good. We have Celestus, we don't need this. We have attacking lands, so mana is okay here. I could just tap for 2 and start attacking with the token. I kinda like this idea a lot. And I have it for the next turns as well, right? Oh man, we can actually go for Reverie. We don't get the tokens, but we get the card, which is probably more important, and it will be the second spell as well. We don't hit for 2 though. More aggressive? Or more cards? More aggressive. I think we should try to finish the game. It might be cut down, but you know, it's still something that will happen. And the faster we can get him to low HP, it will help. Go for the proc, sure. 1 card. He has only 2 cards from top. I mean, 1 is from the top, 1 is something he could be saving for a long time. And here's the cut down. Alright, so Mirrex Wars again. And he wants to main phase it as always, right? Or maybe not this time. So I could Takenuma. I might hit something super powerful. So Takenuma. Oh man, I could also start going with the Fortress, but Fortress is not great over the time. Do we go for Virtue? We don't really gain anything from this, right? Yeah, Takenuma and Mirrex is the play. This way we can get rid of his Mirrex token. That's good. That's good for him. That's an extremely good top deck. One of those cards was a top deck, and both were really good.
We must protect.
Alright. Emperor is pretty devastating. We have basically the same thing, but we are not hitting it. Like, we even have Kaya, man. So I could block, it doesn't really matter. So we won't. I hope that with Takenuma we can hit something really powerful as well. Like, those are 3 cards. It's like drawing 3 cards. In some way. Yep. And let's mirror all of our Sunfalls, shall we? I really hope we won't. Here's Sorin. So Sorin or Archangel? We can kill the Smite and the Emperor with Archangel, so I will still take the Archangel. That's not a lot of value, but with Sorin we don't have ways to defend him, really. I mean, I could play the Sorin, Reverie, draw a card, make tokens. But I might die. This is a hard choice. Archangel kinda makes sure that we are not dying anytime soon. And I can make it... I think it's better. I might be wrong though. But I will still go for it. This is a strong card. And at some point we'll hit the Farewell or the Sunfall, and both solve everything. We only played 1, right? Yep. And Sunfall not super good right now on this turn. I wish I had 1 more mana more, but we do not. Also on this particular turn he cannot attack, and I really hope he won't top deck another removal. Like, we need him to start whiffing. A little bit at least. Alright, and ending the turn, right? Just don't target... No way, man! Come on! Man, they just always have it. Alright, cool. Must be nice. At least we have a lot of... Yep, this is my draw from the top. You can absolutely feel the difference, but at least we are doing cards, we are making tokens. Finally, a draw that we really needed. Alright, I think we just say go. We are not cycling Kaya, that's pretty good card. The problem is that we probably still want to Sunfall first. There is no way I'm discarding Kaya, so I'm not drawing cards. He can go for the right, but he doesn't have good ways to do it. One card. Is it happening? I really need this. I really need to win this. Alright, here's the huge attack. I don't see direct damage here. It's only Sadistic Pilgrim and Underdogs, I guess. I'll take it. I think I'll take it. No blocks. On the next turn we can get so much better deal. Oh, it hurts. I think he might be waiting with this for Virtue. Alright, here's your big might. Let's make ours. Nope. But we're life gaining. Alright, this is important. This is important card, and we can play the Emperor on this turn, and that's huge. Alright, our board scales better. Finally. I could play Emperor for life gain. But I think the surprise factor is huge. And some of the creatures do tap. Alright. Now whoever hits the Sunfall first will have like 11-11. So also a pretty big deal. And this cannot hit artifacts, right? It's just creature or enchantment. We could steal this, I know. But I'm a bit scared that then he hits Sunfall and then I don't have great token generator. And I mean, it still could be a good play, but it's so mana intensive that I couldn't play other things. Alright, so we go here. We go here. And we take 5. Oh, it doesn't feel great. But I still think it's okay. I could minus to this, but yeah, you know there's something there. The first striker. Extremely bad for us. However, we can make some tricks. For mana, he can still use the right. Man, this guy knows how to draw cards. I need to learn from him. I know I got Kaya, but I needed like Farewell or Sunfall, because that would solve everything. And I would have a token to kill Planeswalkers very, very easily. I could save this if I care. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. Because every token is really important right now.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide it like water.
Okay, that was bad. That was bad. Because he is right. But then he doesn't use Mirex, I guess. So I can make a Samurai that will be more stats on the next turn. So yeah, bad play on my part. I didn't need to do it. I could just cast it at the end step, because I would get double triggers from Emperor instead of one, as I will get it now. It's not the as big of a deal, because he needs to waste a Mirex token then. Alright guys, it finally happened. So he's going for Virtue. Very interesting. And he gets it. But that means it's my turn. And he sacrificed the Emperor. Of course we are going for our token. And yeah, let's life gain, but nothing more. This could be cycled. This could be cycled. So I think it's just Kaya getting rid of the huge creature and making sure that we don't die. And now he really needs another top deck, and I hope that he finally whiffs on it. There's a limit to how many you can get. We'll go to nighttime, so Mirex will be cycled. And we could draw a card if we want. But it will be... I just want to go white, I don't want to die. And he has one card to win this game. How good can it be, right? It surely is a swamp. Just a casual swamp, please. Of course we need to trade with it. I think this is a good deal. Let's see if that was a removal. I think even with removal he won't win this, yeah? Kaya, as always, breaking breaking opponent's deck, but man, it was close. Alright, opponent goes first, which we never like to see. However, we are having a pretty cheap card, so let's see. Honestly, I would prefer like something like mono white aggro with this hand, but we'll see. I play a farmhand. Do you want to counter with a counter spell? It seems that he does. Is this fairies? Really? Are we playing against fairies with no fairies? It seems like it, right? Is that CGB's version? Because it really feels like one. Alright, so what we will do... I would love to go for the welcome, but then he can draw a card, right? It's so slow, man. It wins us the game, but it's so slow. Alright, we're going for it. It will be epic or absolute disaster. Honky knows if that will be a epic game or a disaster already, but I do not. I don't have this infinite wisdom. He's trying to draw a card. If he had 2 creatures, I wouldn't go for this play. But with 1, I mean, I'm drawing more cards than he will over the game. And on the next turn, I can smite this. Alright. No value. You absolutely love to see it. I just need to make sure that I can resolve the smite. Bro! Come on, bro. Don't be like this. No. Don't touch the smite. Now he can actually not touch the smite, because he knows that every creature attacking might get smited, right? So he can just attack with the Forager and never attack with Geeks. Yep, and I think that's his plan. Smarty. New monster. Man, it's scary. I'm happy he played the... Please spare me with all those font sizes with no drawback. I'm not risking that he will get rid of this. Here, grab a new great target for your ego drain. My ego seems really drained after this game, man. That's a fitting name. Not gonna lie. Very brutal opening so far, and he's going for the smite. So he has a counter spell. I mean, man, it's looking bad. I'm not sure how we can win this, because he has a counter spell. I think the only way is just try to prevent some bleeding with the cards. I'm not convinced. It might be a bad choice, but I cannot see myself winning if he draws 2 cards on top of his 1 card. Like, then he always has a counter spell. Right now, maybe we can Sunfall. However, he did not discard it, so it means that he wants us to Sunfall. Bro! Triple font size on turn 5. Oh, my ego just feels absolutely obliterated. Absolutely obliterated, not even close. I'm going for the Emperor. I'm killing your stuff and please go away. And now I need some good top decks, because I lost hope after the 3rd ego drain. So right now he needs to attack the Emperor, so our life total will be a bit higher. We can use Mirex to trigger Tokesha's Welcome and draw some cards. You know, we have some stuff going for us, but... Oh, that's a thing. No way. Okay. And the fact that we are drawing cards while also soaking all the damage is huge. Vandal, but we are not drawing cards yet, so it's not a mastermind. Do I care about this? I mean, Celestus maybe. The point is that hopefully he cannot draw a card, but it feels like maybe he has the option. Let's see. Alright, that means another card and another token. And that's huge, so we start with it. That's too important. And now we can go for Virtue and start making those huge. Man, maybe there's a chance. I'm starting to believe. We have enough white mana, but we also have enough black mana. If I play this, what happens? I still have the mana. You know what? It's not looking super bad. Let's attack first. And now I'm thinking if I go Virtue of Loyalty or I try to get another card with Mirex, because I can trigger the Welcome on his turn. If I play this, this is so much value, man. Show me. You didn't have counter spells before. So what is the play? Sure, absolutely fine. Don't forget I can trigger Mirex and Welcome and Loyalty every turn. And that's really huge. I like Virtue of Loyalty. It's extremely powerful card. And the 2 mana mode is legit. It's good value. Vanda, going my pretty face. You never know what the face is because it's a shapeshifter. That was really cringe, even for me. All right, I think that he doesn't have really the cards he wants, but let's see. I'm super scared, man. All right, that's definitely something I want to cycle. Our opponent is not sure if he wants to allow us to draw a card. Cool. I mean, Celestus is even worse in this particular spot. All right. Alright, I think I know. This way we can draw 3 cards a cycle or a turn. I love it. Please give me a removal because I really earned it. Wait, what? Wait, what? Where was my second card? I will say sorry, but I didn't catch it as well. He played it. Oh, Celestus. Oh, my cute Celestus, you are the best. Let's go with the Lifegain. I absolutely missed it, and I would not catch it as well. So that was not a huge oopsie by our opponent. That was a legitly hard to spot mistake, to be honest. I mean, what can you do? But we'll make a stop. Takanoma is a card. I need him to attack with Mastermind, and then I can finally kill it, because this fairy, man, it did so much damage to me already. Honk, please. Yeah, the power honk gets him. 2 cards, possibly more, but he's not getting card advantage on his turn. And will he attack? That's a huge deal. But if he doesn't, alright, that's good. I don't mind this one at all. However, he knows that we have something. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you for this gift. Okay, I can force him to draw cards. I think I'm doing it now. There's a lot of ways to do it differently. Because for now, for example, now he can draw a card, but he has only 1 mana after it, so it's kinda okay. Alright, that's good. He deals 1 extra damage, but I have the Lifelinker that grows. Elspeth did a lot of job this game, man. This single card really gave us everything. I make a token. We draw a card. You can see that slowly our machine is going. Emperor. And it's the beginning of the end and he lost. I think he should know it. I will go for the Vandal, even though the damage is less, but it should not matter. I drew a card on this turn, so Mirex on the next one, and that's 5 damage. That's a lot. That's not something you really want to ignore, because on the next turn he's dying. They don't play sweepers. I don't think man, this is the game after triple ego drain. You know what? I think my ego just recovered. Man, it was such a brutal start. I honestly don't think I played it perfectly. I think I could do it much better, but I don't know where exactly. But Just this lingering feeling that I made some awkward plays, but fortunately it was enough. Oh, a turn 1 duress it will be, alright. I see. Sorin is probably the... Oh, alright. That's interesting. Definitely the fortress. We can draw a land on the next turn and the passes will be untapped. Oh, that explains a lot. Man, what's up with duressing me every turn for like 3 first turns? Like, it's getting old, man. I need this Tokesha's welcome to survive. Alright, Trespasser. But you know what? If we get the right cards... I mean, the welcome is in the board. Next turn, it could be Aether the Archangel. With mana value 3 or less. I mean, that's not Archangel.
I take no joy.
Alright, I think that's it. I don't think I can beat Sorin because I'm on the draw. I have already bad tempo and this punishes bad tempo even more. I could go for the Trespasser. Get rid of it. But that's not good enough. So I think instead we go to nighttime, which sucks. And then we go Emperor, Token, and start drawing some cards. Because we need those, as our opponent is also... And our main goal is try to kill Sorin. And the underdog, right? So a lot of power. But a lot of power that dies to 2 damage as well. He doesn't go for it? I mean, even with the Emperor, man, I prefer to have a token. I would not -2 even if you attack. Because I can draw cards. And drawing cards is better. Especially in this kind of matchup, because 1 farewell just wins the game. Absolutely wins the game. Let's keep drawing.
May your blade strike.
That's a draw. It's not good, but it's a draw. So yeah, I could smite something. And then what? And then Archangel something? That has to be the play. It's not amazing. They don't know about the smite though. It's a huge tell that I won't use this single trigger. We could try to go for Sorin maybe. It's not the worst. Let's try. I could also kill the underdog, but I actually just prefer to get this Planeswalker a little bit less threatening. And right now, because it's daytime, the Trespasser is not as powerful. Drawing cards, that's a good sign. Sheldred. Card that is not super scary right now. Like, I'm at 19. I don't want to win this game by racing. I want to win this by my card advantage from the Tokesha's welcome. And I kinda like my odds. One Sunfall would really help. But if we can hit the Sorin... This really feels like some Aggro stuff, you know? Because those blocks are absolutely horrible for him. So what is the play? He has something. And he wants to protect Sorin probably. So let's see. Because, man, those blocks are horrible for you. Why would you do it? Is he so desperate that he wants to draw with... Nah, man, I have no idea. That made no sense to me. Even if he wanted to draw cards. Maybe he wanted to draw cards and it was as good to attack with 3 as it was to attack with 2, maybe? I don't know. And you can still block here and conserve some loyalty. He knows about this Archangel though, but it really feels that the play didn't go as he planned it for some reason, but he had all the data, so I'm not sure what happened there. Cool. Maybe he's scared that we will raise him, but that's not our plan, man, at all. Alright, so... I will attack you first. I need to get rid of the Sorin. He should really block, because that's a big deal to lose Sorin without even trying to protect it. Yep, flying. You can only go here. Alright, damage is on the creature. Now we finish it. Cool. Now, we kill Sorin. Oh, we don't. Forgot. We don't have land for this turn. That is untapped, so instead we are going welcome. We make a creature and we double draw. And we see what we get.
Keep watch for intruders.
Big deal. Even if he farewells, it's super slow. Let's go with the fortress, because we don't have 2 mana plays. And next turn is Kaya. So we should... Man, I cannot believe we reversed this game so hard. I think he really messed up the attack. I'm sure there was something better to do. Even just chilling out and playing Shortlet meant that Sorin maybe can survive. Unless I play my Archangel, but then maybe he has some sweeper. I don't know. There's definitely something better there. Ah. And it always gets me. Like, she's so cute. Anyway, double duress, not good enough to beat us so far. What if? I still think I will win by card advantage, so I'm not super, you know, scared for it. I will make sure that Sorin dies though, or at least is at low loyalty, because something like this can happen. Alright.
Run away.
It should be the Archangel, but then... and this is why we attack with the Samurai. Now he needs to sacrifice this one as well, right?
You are not
Otherwise he knows that we can finish Sorin. Alright. So, we have a lot of ways to go about it. We could play Kaya. Then we can go for Festivities, steal it, get the creature. But this will die to Tenacious Underdog, and that's huge. We don't want to let this happen. I think it's time that Sorin will go. You did your thing. You drew like probably 55 cards. And now we can get back into the classic game. Now we have a blocker. He doesn't draw cards by playing stuff. The best play for him is Farewell. Let's see if he can hit it. Because with Tokesha's welcomes, every creature we play is insane. And we can start using the fort. It's still you! Oh man, please stop. Sorin, go away, you meanie. But that's a lot of mana. If he wants to use Mirex, he cannot use anything right now. Alright. That's some life-linking action. And he's trying to go for this one. I think that it's really good for us.
We've got the edge in this.
Of course, we take the hit. We can afford it. I could also just try to be aggressive, but this is a life linker, so we need to be a little bit careful about this one. Definitely playing stuff. If I play Kaya, I cannot play anything else. So I could -3 this. I'm getting it. I'm getting Tokesha's welcome triggers, and I kill Sorin. Even if that doesn't win me the game, I think it's good enough.
Phyrexia shows no mercy.
Gimme. I like life cards. And I like free cards. Which are not all lands, which is absolutely awesome. And the point is that he has only the underdog with haste. And Smite is a very good draw, so he needs to kill this, he needs to defend against Smite, and he still needs to protect Tenacious Underdog somehow. Yep, he can keep trading cards, but we have more cards than he does. And with Virtue of Loyalty, it's even better. Yep, Underdog, and he hopes that he has solved the problem. What he doesn't know is that we are really good at Magic, and we top deck the only one card in our deck that does this thing. And we even didn't remember about it. And that's the game, probably. Explosion? Not yet. Not yet. So, let's start the fun. It's really important because that allows us -3 on the next turn.
They're not safe.
Let's see this one. And let's start a little bit of drain action. Yep. And we'll play Virtue of Loyalty, so we can draw some cards. But on his turn, he doesn't need to know about it, alright? and we can double activate the fortresses, so the drain from Kaya and the lance is already like 3 and 4 damage, 7 damage out of drain, even if he blocks everything. That was a pretty cool game. Don't forget, we got double duress, so and double Sorin. As you can see, you can definitely win after this as well. Alright guys, and this final impressions will be very quick because I think we all know that the deck will perform. I liked it, I think it's super cool. It has some new cards, even though the core is very similar to what we have seen before. With Virtue of Persistence and with Virtue of Loyalty, I went down from 4, but you can still go up to 4. It still performs very nicely. With Wedding Announcement, with Emperor, those tokens are very deadly, and Vigilance is a huge ability, and the fact that you get a win con for 5 mana, because then every single samurai will win the game very quickly, is insane. With Virtue of Persistence the same, 7 mana and suddenly all creature decks just absolutely get smoldered with you. So with Kaya you can close the games. One of the things I wasn't super sure is Archangel of Wrath. It's extremely good card that will win you so many games, but you need to splash additional color with this. You have Celestus as a red source as well, so don't forget. Maybe I went over the top a little bit. I kinda like it, but I never had any mana issues with this one. However, are 2 cards worth it? And you can ask, why not play 4? Because I tried 4 and I was just too heavy on the 4 drops. We are already at the breaking point of too many 4 drops, so I just cannot go higher than this. And I'm not cutting Emperor for the Archangel, and I think Sorin is a good balance between anti-aggro and anti-control. Archangel is much weaker against control decks, and Sorin is amazing in those matchups. So I still think it's cool. Archangel, you have seen the games. She does the job, especially with Tokasia's Welcome. Those tokens are absolutely deadly. So what can I say? I really like the deck. You can go very anti-aggro and just up the levels, up the smites, and up the Virtue of Persistence, for example. But I really wanted to, even though it's an aggro killer, as you have seen, we can beat even more control decks, and that was the idea. I didn't want to go super all in on just aggro. I wanted to make a balanced deck that is focused at killing aggro, but still has a fair matchup against other decks. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. We won't make it longer. I need to edit and publish this video, and man, it will be late, so sorry for that, but I really tried. And the tragic backstory of this deck is, as always, I had a different deck. This is also why it's so late. I scrapped the deck. I decided no sense to showcase it. I was seeing only mono red. Man, it was like 5 mono reds in a row, and I made this deck. I did not see mono red, even a single one. And I was so tired, man. In like 11 games, I played like 8 mono reds or something crazy like this. So I barely seen any other decks with different deck than this. It was Azorius, by the way, but not control token deck. So yeah, very interesting situation that I could not find mono red with this one. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have fun. And see you tomorrow, maybe after 10k, we will see. Thank you for being here, really, it means a lot to me, and yeah, thank you for being until the end. Have fun, guys.
With